How's it going, folks? And welcome back to Motortown Hard Mode. So yes, guys, we are literally picking up exactly where we left off in the last episode. And yeah, you guessed it, Delboy is still with us. So say hello to everybody, Delboy.
Hello, everyone.
All right, that was a little bit over-modulating. You might want to do that again.
Hello, everyone.
There we go. That sounds
There
a
we
bit
go.
better. Well, maybe it was
It
just in
did.
my ears. I don't know, but okay. All right, so having a look at the map here, we just see Delboy is passing Yonggul now, which is the place where you load the crude oil. Okay.
Yep, sure
All right,
is.
so yeah, he's making his way over to Sanho. No, not Sanho, Dassa Harbor, I think.
Not at Sanho, I'm going to.
Oh, is it Sanho? Okay, so he's on his way
It's
to
Sanho.
Sanho Oil Refinery drop-off over there, which is the container drop-off. And
Yep.
yeah, guys, we are over here in Gappa. As you can see, where we dropped off our cargo in the last episode. And we are sitting at 25,000 coins, which isn't too shabby for a single and, well, our first delivery over here. So yeah, we're going to see if we can get ourselves a bit of cargo loaded over here in Gappa that we can take back to the small island or the main island once again and start building our money up so that we can also afford a semi-truck so that we can actually start doing convoys with Delboy, because I think that might be a bit interesting if we started doing a little bit of convoys with our teeny tiny little semi-trucks. Alright, so yeah, here we are. Let's see if they've got anything here for us. I think let's go to Amounts. Amounts, Guanjing warehouse. We're not going there. That's a bit far. 110 rest area. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go up that uphill, but you know what? That is the best, well, the better paying job here. Is it though? Let me just make sure of this. Oh wait, there's some Jeju supermarket stuff here. Let's just hit this button. Destination. Why doesn't it want to sort them like that? Okay, let's go to Jeju Airport because I notice there's a lot of stuff going there. Okay, this should actually be a full load for us. Yeah, 8 pallets. 8 pallets times 3,000 coins. Is that... Yeah, it should be some decent-ish money.
That will be decent money.
Alright, let's strap it down. Alrighty. Yep. And so glad I bought my own tow straps or cargo straps. Actually helps a lot. Not having to pay for the strapping anymore. Alright, let's hit the road. Okay. It's just a little bit of maneuvering going on here. Hopefully our trailer doesn't jackknife. Like Delboy jackknifed his truck and trailer on the turn over to Jeju Harbor.
Yeah, I've just done it again. Just as you said, let's hope I don't jackknife.
Yep. Well, yeah, I'm afraid at this point I don't have the dory wrecker out, so I'm not going to be able to come and pull you out of the weeds again.
It's alright, I'm not in the weeds, I'm in the sand.
Oh crap,
And I
you
managed
like
to get
stuck.
out of the sand.
Did you get out?
No,
okay.
no, I got out.
Alright, that's good. That is good. Right, keep it together now there, Delboy.
Yeah, I was going a bit fast in that rain.
Yep. Alrighty, but for those of you who don't know, Delboy has also got a YouTube channel. There will be a link down in the description of this video, so go and check him out. Show some love by hitting that subscribe button to his channel. And at the same time, also, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet on my channel, please consider doing so. That'll be much appreciated. Alrighty, well, this is going to be a little bit of a road trip, seeing as we've got 9.3 miles to go. And it is dark out, and luckily it just stopped raining. Was it raining just now? No, it wasn't raining.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was, okay.
Well, it was because I kind of went into a slide in the rain.
Yeah, that's probably what caused you to spin out like that.
Yep, it was.
Well, we'll see how it works. Alright, come to think of it, I actually need to think about taking some pictures for thumbnails, you know, but We'll see. I'll make a plan afterwards. After the 3rd episode is recorded, we'll do a little bit of a photo shoot for thumbnails, you know.
Yep.
We'll get the old wrecker
Good
out.
idea.
We'll get the Atlas stuck in the side of the road again.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alrighty, now this is the open road, a long open road. So a little bit of a bouncy road, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, it is.
I gotta try and not flip this thing, but I also want to try and make good time because, you know, these episodes, we need to try and advance as soon as possible to, you know, get our own semi. But I also don't want to go too fast through this playthrough because it's going to be ending up becoming boring relatively soon.
Yep.
So we still got to climb the ladder and make it a little bit of a hard mode challenge.
Yep.
Alright, I just noticed here by this turn there's an Atlas, I think it's an Atlas 6x4, yeah, with a grain trailer that needs a tow. I doubt my little dory wrecker is going to be able to tow that thing.
Nah, I sold my Pulio unfortunately to get this Atlas truck, so, and I don't have a winch on this yet.
Yeah, luckily with the mod installed we can actually add winches to our semi-trucks now.
Yep.
Whoa, Funkle, don't take it too wide, take it nice and easy. Alright, well I must say this little truck is actually still doing very well on fuel. It's averaging 1.1 mile to the gallon.
I'm averaging 0.33 mile to the gallon.
Yeah, but I think in Motortown sense, you actually have to multiply your miles per gallon by 10 for it to make remotely sense of what the fuel consumption is of your vehicles.
Right, okay,
So you would probably be like 3 miles per gallon then.
Yeah, probably.
And I would be 11 miles per gallon. Realistically.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah, which isn't bad for a little truck. I don't know, 190 horsepower engine. Box standard. Haven't done any upgrades to this thing, you know, performance-wise. I actually plan to keep it that way. Because that way we're not going to be spending money unnecessarily on upgrades on this vehicle. Which is going to end up, you know, using the money for something else rather than getting a semi-truck. And we just took out a freaking NPC. You'll probably see that on video on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how many NPCs I've taken out over the times I've played Motortown.
Well, I actually did on my other save earlier when I was playing just to mess around a bit. There was a guy in an NPC in a Voltex that I actually just tapped with my my little dory in that account, and he ended up flipping over. I was like, sorry dude, sorry, deuces, I'm out. And I was like, just pass him and keep going.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, well, I'm coming up to the Ansan Speedway Bridge again.
Oh, nice.
Making some good progress here.
I'm about 2.4 miles away from San Ho at the minute.
That's not too bad. You're actually making good time there, bud.
Exactly. I'm doing 60 miles an hour, basically.
Well, that is why you're getting there so fast, because... Yeah, I think the turbo... Did you only add the turbo to your Atlas?
I think so, yes.
Didn't change the engine to a 350 or a bigger engine?
I can't remember, to be honest. I don't think I put a bigger engine in it. I doubt it. I doubt I would have put a bigger engine in it, because I don't think I had the money to do it.
I think the bigger engine starts at 50,000 coins, the 350 horsepower.
No, I doubt it then.
I might be mistaken, don't take my word for it. I'm kind of just thinking that's what it was. Well, you are freaking 8 miles away from me.
Yeah, well, I'm now 1.4 mile away from San Jose, so I'm eating the miles up.
Yeah, definitely you are moving. Well, I'm traveling at 70 miles an hour, almost. Well, 68 to be exact. Still got 5.1 miles to go.
Well, that's not bad.
So yeah, I'm definitely getting there. I want to see if I can make enough money in this episode in order to buy a semi-truck. And I might end up buying the exact same one you've got, the 6x2. Or what's it? 4x2. Yeah, that's the 4x2, right?
No, it's is it? No, it's a 4x2.
Yeah,
four wheels.
That's the 4x2.
Four
yes.
wheels. Yeah, 4 wheels, 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, so they only count the axles wheels, not the well, yeah, they don't count the double wheels at the back, the dualies.
Yeah.
Because that would make it a 6-wheeler, actually.
Yeah, true.
Because it's got 4 wheels at the back and then 2 in the front.
Yep.
Well, I'm still jamming on this bridge. I have to take it easy with this Kira, because it can easily flip over still.
Yo, yeah.
Because these things are also, they are a little bit top heavy.
Don't ask me how I know. Just don't bother asking how I know that.
Yeah, and the problem is if I flip this thing, I need to rely on somebody to come and help me.
Yep.
Because I'm not allowed to tow to the road or to a garage or anything like that.
Well, I have just pulled into the drop-off point at San Jose.
Nice. You're gonna make that money.
Yep.
Well, let us know how much coins you make, bud.
I will do.
You're still driving in first person as well?
Yes. We have just got 24,406 coins with 4,553 town bonus, making a total payment of 28,959 coins.
That is not bad. And I am braking very hard, even putting my handbrake up here to stop for this with my bad brakes. Yeah, 28k. That's not too bad. I think I made 25k-ish on my drop on the Gapper run.
Yeah.
But then again, things are recalculated when you are using bigger vehicles, so the payout is less, but you can actually carry a lot more in a semi-truck, or with a semi-truck.
True. True. Oh, just hit my microphone there on my headset.
Yep, I heard that. That's okay. So does it all the 3,000 other people who's going to watch this video probably. We'll see.
Yep. Yep. Everyone would have heard that.
That's okay. Alright, well, I'm 2 miles away from my destination.
Well, I am on the return leg now.
Yeah, that's another, what, 20 something miles?
22 miles. Exactly 22 miles.
Nice. Well, that's a bit of a road trip for you.
It is. But I'm just going to...
traveling a little bit
down.
uphill here, which is also killing this little Kira truck. Alright, 1.8 miles. We're getting there. So you notice there's a couple of people in chat as well talking now a bit.
Yeah, it usually does get busy around about this time.
Yeah, it's already what? It's 1:30 in the afternoon for me at the time of recording this.
I'm not sure what time it is.
Well, if you hit enter on your chat, it should give you the time of the latest message there.
12:29 it is here.
So I'm 1 hour ahead of you at the moment.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there in the middle of summer.
Yes, we are.
And for me, it's in the middle of winter.
Yep.
Strange how that works.
I know. Yep, we're sitting here, glorious sunshine today.
Well, we've also got sunshine, but the temperatures are low, and there's a little bit of a wind blowing, so that's also what's causing it to be so cold.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'm coming up to my drop-off point, 2,500 feet. I'm speeding like a bat out of hell. Jeez, I nearly hit 75 miles an hour in a 55 zone.
Oof.
20 miles an hour over the speed limit. Alright, let's get this thing into there. I just need to... Okay, still need to stick to the road. I want to take shortcuts unnecessarily and end up tipping my truck. Alright, but here we are. This is Jeju Airport drop-off. So we've got ourselves the Kira flatbed and trailer full. Let's see how much money I make now. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna probably have to do the truck first. Okay, so there's the truck. That's 23k. Not too bad. And now it's going to be the trailer. Let's put the trailer. We'll reverse the trailer back. Okay, well, there goes one. So that's 3.8k. So there's another one. 3.8k. Not too shabby. That was like, what, 4,000 was 8 plus 23. Yeah, more or less 31,000 coins.
Not bad, not bad.
So I'm sitting on 56,000 coins at the moment.
Nice.
Not too shabby. Alright, so I think for the next leg run, we're gonna see if I can find something over at this warehouse in Jeju. There's a warehouse called Kupa, I think. Kupa or Kupa, I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's K-U-P-A.
Koopa.
Kupa. I'm gonna see what they've got over there.
Koopa.
It's gonna require some reversing skills. So I tend to just go into third person view when I have to maneuver a truck, because you can't see anything behind you in some vehicles.
True. True.
You know what would have been nice if they had the camera feature that Euro Truck Simulator had. When you look out your window, you actually stick your head out the window.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
And also, if you just looked back, well, okay, I'm looking back in the Kira truck now, but yeah, there's no real glass in this thing, so you actually just look at the back board.
The back panel.
Yeah, the back panel. So there's no glass on that. Did I just... Wait a minute, where's this place again? Let me just check on my map. Where is Kupa? Kupa is... That's the supermarket, that's the burger joint. Oh, it's up here. Okay, so I still need to go up the road a bit. Alright, never mind. Just thought I missed my turn, but I actually forgot. Kupa is up a little bit... Well, a little bit south from Jeju.
Ah, yes.
Alright, we are in Jeju. You can see Dalboy is 9.6 miles away from us, so he's still making his way all the way back here.
16.9 miles to go.
Alright, so you're also heading to Jeju Harbor again, obviously.
Yeah, I am, yeah. Just dropping my container off.
Alright, here's another J&J warehouse company, but this is called Kupa. Okay, now I'm gonna try and see if I can do this reversing in first person. I don't know. It's a bit hard to see, especially with the little trailer behind me. It's a bit hard to see which way this thing wants to go. It wants to go that way, it wants to go this way. Okay, now it wants to go a little bit too far that way. Okay, but now I think I've got it. There we see. Oh, there we go. I see the green block. Alright, let's see what we've got over here. Let's once again go for a mount. There's not a whole lot going there. That's Guanjing. We can't do Guanjing on Guangjing. because that is off-road. Halem Supermarket and Ara Supermarket. I think Ara Supermarket is nice, but the only problem is there's no return trip from Ara. So it looks like, you know what? Looks like I'm going to load everything for Gappa again. Gappa Supermarket. And is that full? Are we full? Not yet. Okay, there's space for one more. And look at that. We've got a full load of cargo heading to Gappa, which actually works out perfectly. And this is like a mixed cargo. We've got pallets and glass bottles and all sorts of things. Yeah, pallets of toys. Okay, come on, just jump on top of the thing. Here we go. Strap everything down. Okay, is that the lot? It looks like it. Alrighty, folks, we are heading to Gappa once again. Hopefully this isn't too repetitive for the viewers, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. What do they always say? When life hands you lemons, let's make lemonade.
No, it's when life hands you lemons, squirt it in someone's eye and run.
Well, I suppose if you want to do it like that as well. Alright, I think I'm going to quickly head over to the repair shop. I don't know if my Kira is going to fit in the repair shop. I'm going to see if we can actually fix up the body damage. Although it's not really necessary. I don't really give a damn about body damage. I think let's just...
Yeah, don't bother.
I'm just going to get on the road. We're just going to keep going. Yeah, I don't have to fix up the body. There's a semi-truck waiting for us patiently to make our pass over here. There we go. You type in an essay there for somebody, Del Boy.
Yeah, oh, you'll see it in a minute.
Alright, passing a taxi. Why are you just sitting in the middle of the road? Oh. It's probably somebody who's gone like AFK.
Yeah, but they've literally left their truck half turned in towards the fuel station at Jolie. They're literally blocking the road right at the junction.
It's probably autopilot.
Ah, could be actually.
Yeah, some people do forget they put their truck up on autopilot and they run to the bathroom and then yeah, they end up the autopilot ends up parking in the middle of the roadway.
True. It's the way it's parked right in the middle of the flipping road. The engine's running on it, so it could be
that's autopilot probably.
Yeah, they've switched on autopilot and oop, crunched my gears there.
Yeah, I heard they added that feature so that if you don't push your clutch in properly, it actually goes makes sounds.
Yeah, it's actually the funny thing is, see if you go to take it out of gear and you don't press the clutch in, it does the same thing.
Ah.
Right, it doesn't go into neutral unless you press the clutch, and if you don't press the clutch, it stays in gear. So then you need to put it back into where your shifter's sitting, press the clutch and pull the gear back out.
Ah, so you're ending up double job.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they're moving now, they've realised.
Just give him a wee honk. Beep, beep.
No.
I take it you want to fill up with diesel.
Yeah, I've just stopped to do the diesel.
Alrighty.
He's just pulled in next to me now, so as you said, it must have been auto drive.
Yeah, most probably. Well, I'm still making good progress here. I'm heading towards Gappa with my second batch of items. It's quite a bit of a mixed load this time.
Nice.
We'll see how it works out and how much money we can make. Because I don't want to end up going over to Ara or Guanjing. Well, I think Guanjing, I don't know if we are allowed to deliver there at all. I haven't really checked. But I think it's part of the rules, we're not allowed to go there.
No, there is a new set of rules, by the way, that's been posted the last few days.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go and just recap on the rules.
But there's nothing there that says anything about driving off-road. I know there's one for buses to do with Gangjuan. You can't take
Guijing.
Guijing.
Yeah, the off-road part, yeah.
Yeah, I know you can't do bus trips over there because obviously easy money, which defeats the point of hard mode.
Oh, absolutely. I can imagine that.
And you've got to have, what is it, 25k credits before you can get your first proper truck, like i.e. Kira, something along those lines.
Yeah, I just actually skipped that whole part and I went over to the car and then I did the taxi work and then I went over to the wrecker. So the wrecker was already 30,000 quests, so yeah, way past that.
I went from scooter to the wee K truck. Like what's it they call the K truck in this game?
Dabo.
Dabo, yep, I went straight to the Dabo.
Yeah, I was not too sure if that was considered a truck, so I just avoided it altogether. The little Dabo.
Well, I looked back in the chat for the UK Camaraderie Discord, and basically pickup trucks and the wee Dabo were classed as car-derived trucks, basically. So you could have used a pickup.
Yeah, I suppose, but you know what, I thought that's what everybody would do, so that's why I went with the little Mickey as a taxi.
Yeah, yeah.
Ended up doing some burger deliveries in that little car.
Nice. Yeah, I seen that video. I remember you doing the
it was episode 1.
Delivery. Yeah.
And at the moment we are busy recording episode 6, I think. I don't know. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's episode 5. Yeah, this is episode 5 we are recording now.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm sure it'll be very interesting.
Oh, it will be.
It'll be very interesting, especially if you get stuck again.
Yeah, well, that could be possible. I'm on the dirt road coming back. Dirt road just after Jolie and oof.
Oh, Joel. Oh, yeah, the gas station there.
Yeah, the trailers, you know how the dirt path that goes between the...
Yeah, past the refinery, well, that OG drilling place.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. That dirt road, I'm on that at the minute.
Yep, that's a very dangerous dirt road, actually.
Well, at the minute I'm doing a nice 55 miles an hour down it.
Yeah, that sounds safe.
And try to keep a trailer in check, and we've jackknifed it.
Oh, crap. Hopefully you haven't gotten it off-road or anything like that.
Well, I had one wheel off. I had one wheel on the sand, one wheel on the tarmac.
Yeah, that's not so bad. Alright, let's get up this hill. I'm actually hurling towards you as we speak again.
Ooh!
We might end up crossing paths once again, Mr. Bellboy.
Yes, I think we will.
Because I'm here at Bijang now. Bijang or Bijang. Bijang. I don't know what we decided we're calling this place.
Bijang!
Bijang.
Bijang!
Yeah, I don't know if I need to fill up with diesel yet. I'm still about a little over half a tank. I think I'll do that when I make my return trip.
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine. The Kira isn't that that thirsty.
Exactly, I noticed that. I actually managed to do a trip from Jeju to Sanho back to Jeju on a full tank.
Okay, so it is doable.
It is doable.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head over to Gappa. I don't know if we are going to be crossing paths now, because I might be turning off before you get to me. But then again, I might be catching up to you from behind, because I'm gonna be towing back from Gappa again. A return trip. So we'll see how that works out.
Exactly, we will. We will.
And I wonder, what other vehicles do you own?
None.
None. So you just have the truck?
None. I just have the truck. I sold everything, basically. I sold everything else to bring the money up to get this.
Okay, depending on how much money I get now for this delivery, I might actually ask you for a lift. But that'll probably be in the next episode. We'll take a drive over to the medium logging maybe, and I'll buy myself the Jamusi semi.
Ooh,
that might be something. That might be something different then.
Would this get up the logging road though? This truck?
Well, it would, but well, it's luckily not a whole lot of off-roading as such. I mean, I think the place where you buy the semi is it's literally just off the tar road, so it's not too bad. But we'll see. I'm still deciding. We might even use my taxi. Go over there with my taxi. Just let you drive me over there with my taxi, and then we'll. I think it's allowed for you to drive another hard mode player's vehicle if you're driving it back for them.
Yes. Yes, I think so. As long as you're not earning money with the vehicle.
Yeah, you'll be using my taxi and driving me over there. I think that'll be very interesting. I think the viewers will also like to see that, you know.
True.
FUNCLE getting a lift in his own taxi. Just imagine that. I think 56,000 coins, and after this delivery I might have enough money, but we'll see. I might have to do another return trip anyway.
Just remember, you'll need to keep money by for a trailer as well for your semi.
Yeah, well, I could always just park the semi a bit and let it sit around and do some more deliveries in the little Kira until I've got money for that.
Yeah.
But I think that little container trailer is what, 27,000 coins?
That is, yeah, the wee one.
Yeah, so I might be able to afford the same one, but I don't know how well the Jamusi is going to do with the container trailer. Speaking of which, hey, Mr. Delboy.
Hey!
There he goes. There he goes.
There he goes with his foot in.
Yeah, he's
driving like a numpty.
Pedal to the mill there.
Actually, no, I haven't. I was only doing about 40 odds.
It wasn't so bad.
I was taking it easy.
Alright, well, I'm coming up to Gappa now. Well, the dirt road into Gappa.
Yeah, I know the road. The one I've literally just come off of. Well, no, not quite.
Well, the one that you passed. The T-junction.
Yeah, the one that passed.
There we go. Alright, well, now it wants to start raining as soon as I hit the dirt road, you know. That's just Murphy's Law.
Yeah.
Absolutely Murphy's Law. Alright, whoa, I need to take it slow.
Whoa.
We are sliding, we are drifting, and our trailer's drifting, and we're getting a little bit of speed wobble. Whoa,
yeah.
Whoa. Okay, I nearly took out a Toyota Supra. Coming down the dirt road. That would have been expensive. Insurance.
Yeah, but would have been.
or a Spider. I don't know what the Spider is based on. It looks like a little Corvette or something. Convertible. Okay, actually, I've got a lot of AI on the server at the moment.
They do.
I mean, just driving on this dirt road, I'm already passing my 6th vehicle that I've found here in Gappa. Alrighty, but here we are. This is Gappa. We are going to be dropping off the cargo. Let's see what we can find over here. Traveling at 55 miles an hour and hard on the brakes and handbrake. There we go. Alright, coming into here. Oh, I gotta maneuver into this this delivery point again. Right. Drop that off. Let's just see if we need to move forward. There we go. Well, that was 42,000 coins, so I've got enough for a Jamusi semi.
Nice, nice, nice.
Now I'm just contemplating it. Whether I should get this Jamusi semi or if I should get the Atlas, you know, save up 30,000 coins.
It's up to yourself.
I don't know.
It's
It's
entirely up
you know,
to
it's also up to the viewers. So you guys drop some comments down below. What do you think we should go for? I don't know. Probably the next episode we will be buying one, which will be recorded after this one. So it's not really going to be up to them. But yeah,
True.
I think they can still drop their comments down below and just let us know what they think. If I made the right decision in buying the semi that I'm going to be buying. Well, yeah.
True enough.
We'll see. Jamusi or Atlas? Atlas is a little bit more expensive. It's actually a lot more expensive. But then again, with the Jamusi, we could actually do off-roading stuff as well. So I'm going to have to decide. You know, decisions. Where are we going? We are going to... Okay, so you are headed to Jeju, right?
Yes.
Alright,
I've just stopped
I'm gonna head over to
in a minute.
I'm gonna head over to the harbor as well with this distillery, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to make it there in time to catch you while you are still there.
Well, I am actually going to need to go AFK for a moment.
Alrighty.
Need to go make some lunch for a little person.
Alrighty. Say hello
So
to Amy for me.
I will do.
Alright, well, I'm going to be heading back to Jeju with my delivery, yeah? So,
Okay.
and since you are going AFK, I'm going to do this part of the video in a little bit of a time lapse for the viewers. So, yeah, here we go. Let's do this.
Motor town, behind the wheel is where I belong. Motor town, behind the wheel is where I belong. You think you know me, but you got it all wrong. Been racing through these streets since I was young. Your word of rules and ties ain't where I fit. I'd rather burn and rubber than deal with your shit. Motor town, behind the wheel is where I belong. Motor town, behind the wheel is where I belong. You can keep your office chair. I don't need your corporate prayer. Gas pedals out of flying free. This is who I'm meant to be. You can keep your morning brush. While I'm kicking up the dust. Motor town, behind the wheel is where I belong. Motor town, behind the wheel is where I belong. You say I'm wasting time, but I know you're wrong.
Alrighty folks, so we made it over to the gas station in Biang. We're just going to be refueling here real quick. And I noticed that Delboy went AFK over here. He hasn't put his truck on autopilot. So I guess he wants to do this the real hard mode challenge way by driving everywhere himself. So that looks pretty good. Alright, so we are still busy filling up. So there we go, all filled up. Alright, so I think we are going to go back into this time lapse for the remainder of this journey, and that is pretty much where I'm going to be ending this episode. So let's hit the road and get over there safe and sound, hopefully without any issues further. So here we go.
Your meetings and your deadlines make me sick. I need the open road, I need it quick. Motor town, behind the wheel is where I belong. Motor town, behind the wheel is where I belong. You can keep your office chair, I don't need your corporate prayer. Gas pedal down and fire free. This is who I'm meant to be. You can keep your morning rush. While I'm kicking up the dust. You don't get it, never will. How this engine makes me feel. Every mile is who I am. Take it or leave it, this is my plan. You can keep your office chair, I don't need your corporate prayer. Gas pedal down, I'm flying free. This is who I'm meant to be. You can keep your morning rush. While I'm kicking up the dust. Motor town, behind the wheel is where I belong. Motor town, behind the wheel is where I belong.
Alrighty guys, so we made it all the way over to Jeju Harbor with our cargo from Gappa, and Delboy is also back with us again. Yeah, we're going to be picking up from here in the next episode, where we are going to see if I can get myself a semi-truck of some sort. So just gotta be pulling in over here, see if I can drop off all of the cargo. Here we are, we made it. Alright, so that is the truck offloaded, and let's just pull forward for our trailer to get it offloaded as well. There we go. So we made a decent amount of money, not too bad. I'm sitting at 128,000 coins. Dalboy, what do you think about that?
Nice one, mate. You're
Not
getting
too
there.
shabby, not too shabby. But alrighty guys, that is going to be a wrap for this episode. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Delboy also appreciates it. So go and check out his channel on YouTube. As I said, there will be a link down in the description to his channel. So go and show him some love, give him a subscribe. And then we'll see you all on the flip side.
Motor town, behind the wheel.